Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Above the Fold. Today I'm going to be doing this coppery look, kind of like a sunset coppery eyeshadow look that I've heard it being referred to. And I think it's great for a lot of the upcoming holidays where red is really the theme or color theme, like Valentine's Day and Lunar New Year. So if you want to see how I created this look, stay tuned and watch the tutorial. So first step, I always start off by prepping and priming the face. I've already done so, but if you're curious about the products I use and the process that I follow, go ahead and check out a previous video. I go through all the steps and all the products used in those videos. But I'm going to start off by going ahead and applying the eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to start off with the Urban Decay Primer Shadow. Just applying. Good dab onto each eyelid. And now for the eyeshadow. So I actually was really debating whether or not I wanted to buy this, but I caved in and bought it. So now I think I pretty much have all of the Too Faced eyeshadow palettes. I think I'm missing one of the chocolate palettes, but I pretty much have them all. So this is the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy palette. And so far, yeah, I like the colors. It is very close to the Gingerbread palette, which I already have, but there are some variations, and yeah, I'm a sucker for Too Faced products, so I went ahead and bought it. And yeah, it smells really good. It smells like gingerbread. So if you're ever in the need of some sort of holiday scent, it would be great to just whip this out and try it. So I'm going to start off actually by going in with a base color. So I'm going to start off with Half Baked, this kind of gold color, and just dusting that all over my lids. Okay, that looks good. And I know the last video I did was a fake cut crease look, but today I'm actually going to stick to the basics and stick with the vertical gradient look. So for the medium transition color, I'm actually going to be going in with this bright red color that I think it's great for in keeping with the theme of Lunar New Year and also with Valentine's Day. So the Hot Tamale color. I'm just going to kind of color outside the lines and make this V-shaped around the eyes, because I think that looks very aesthetically pleasing, and bring some color down to the bottom as well. And also for the darkest shade, which is closest to the lash line, I'm actually going to be going in with kind of this brown warm tone shade of Spicy Miami, and I'm kind of doing that intentionally as well because I think when it's just straight on red it might look like you're kind of ailing. So I just want to again kind of have the red shades, the coppery shade in there, but at the same time kind of take it down a notch. And I know I mentioned I like to bring some color to the lower lash line. So I'm actually going to be taking the Spicy Miami, and I kind of brought a little bit of color of the Hot Tamale down there, but I'm going to take the Spicy Miami and kind of go over it so that I have more of a brown toned eyeshadow color shade. And now to just kind of take or blend it in more and kind of take the red shade down another notch, I'm going to be going on with some highlighting colors and just highlighting the inner corners and also the upper half of the lid and the outer corners as well. It helps widen the eyes, and I think it also helps take down like the redness down a shade. So I have a couple of options. I liked Drizzle It, and I also liked Cookie Cutter and Lick the Spoon. So I'm just going to go with combination of all of them and see which highlighting shade I like the best. Now I'm going to go ahead and line the eyes. So I'm going to be using my Clinique liquid liner and also the Stila. I like to use a combination of both. Okay, so now that I have went ahead and lined the eyes, I'm going to do something that I mentioned in my previous videos, which is tracing over the liner, especially when I'm doing like the vertical gradient look. I think the liner is often pretty thick, so I just don't want it to come off as harsh. So I'm just going to go over it with the Color of Stash and the Urban Decay 24/7 liner pencil and just trace over the line. Okay, I think that looks good. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the mascara and curl my lashes, the Shiseido eyelash curler, and then also the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay, now that I finished applying mascara to the upper and the bottom lashes, I'm going to dust on some blush and some highlighter, and we are nearly done with the look. So I'm going to be using my Sweetheart Perfect Blush blush. And then adding some highlight with my Mary Lou Manizer. And now for the lipstick. Personally, I think the red eyeshadow is a little bit dramatic, so I'm going to go in with something light, and I'm going to be using the Tarte Lip Sculptor in Cartwheel because I think it's a very pretty light pink color. Okay, and there you have it. This is a coppery sunset eye look, and I think it's great for, you know, the upcoming holidays of Lunar New Year and Valentine's Day. And I think that using different shadow colors can really bring out different colors of your eyes and kind of change the eye color in a weird way. So I think it's a great look, and I think it looks great, especially if you have, you know, brown eyes and monolids, and I think it's just a very fun and unique shadow color that you can play with. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye!